All right, welcome back. You're going to want to remember this name. He's going to be super famous one day. He already kind of is. His name is Sam Ashe Arnold, and he's an actor with Angie's AMTI. Sam, how are you?
I'm great, you?
It's good to see you. Now, I'm kind of nervous because I'm talking to like a movie star here. Is it cool to be in movies?
Yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah, okay. So you're a young man. How old are you?
I'm 14.
14 years of age, and you've been acting for how long at this point?
3 years now.
3 years. Okay, so when did the bug hit you? Very, very, very young?
Yeah, it was as soon as I could talk. Around 3 years old, I was always talking about how I wanted to be an actor, a director, and it was when I joined some theater classes with the acting company that I really knew that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, where was the acting company?
It's in the Glebe.
It's in the Glebe,
Yeah.
okay. So obviously you had a lot of friends with you at that point, and you had a lot of good times. And
Yeah,
and now we've signed on with Angie's AMTI. How long have you been with Angie's?
4 years. I joined when I was 10. I'm still with them today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And they've obviously helped you out quite a bit.
Oh yeah, great people.
Okay. So you are in a movie that's actually playing on Netflix right now. We'll get to that in seconds, but you are also Charlie Davis. Made-for-television movie called Highrise Rescue. Now, tell us about this movie.
So that's right, I play Charlie Davis. I'm the son of Beth Davis, the main character, who's played by Catherine Bell, and the movie has her fighting to try to get to the 55th floor to save her family from a fire because the firefighters couldn't. She's working with a firefighter on the ground who's walking her through it with his walkie-talkie. Mm-hmm. Most of my scenes, I'm in it with Greg Brick, who I'd say is one of the best actors I've ever worked with.
That's cool. I know we're showing some stills from the movie as well. And what's very neat is I'm reading that you actually did a lot of your own stunts.
That's right, yeah. They had a stunt person on standby, but then when I looked at the rigs and what we were doing, I felt pretty confident about it, so I just went for it.
Okay. Where did you film this movie?
We shot it in Brantford on a studio where they actually built the whole condo, a very convincing looking condo,
yeah.
Including a 30-foot elevator shaft.
Okay. And how long did the whole filming process take?
A couple weeks.
Yeah. And how were you cast in this movie?
It was through my agent. They sent me on an audition to Toronto, where I met the director and producers. Okay.
So were you super nervous whenever you were cast for this role?
In the audition, yes. I felt like the director, he seemed like he saw something in me, so he gave me a couple of goes at the scene,
yeah,
until he really got what he wanted, and then he was impressed.
Yeah. So do you find acting very difficult? I mean, is it tough work?
For me, it comes at least a little bit naturally, but that doesn't mean that I also don't have to work at it, too.
Okay. So now this is airing right now on Super Channel and Super Channel On Demand. All right.
That's right.
Okay, so have your friends had a chance to see you on television doing this?
You mean this movie in particular?
Yes.
Yeah, we got an early screening of it, and I did show it to a couple friends.
Yeah, so that must have been very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Now tell us about some of the other work that you've done as well. So you're also in a showing that is happening on Netflix where people can catch you.
That's right. It's called The Adventure Club, and it's about 3 kids who find this wish box, and they're not sure what to do with it, but then it turns out that Billy Zane, the bad guy, is after them, so they have to figure out the right thing to do.
Are you telling me you've worked with Billy Zane?
That's right.
You do know who Billy Zane? Oh, obviously, I mean, Titanic.
That's right. I've seen it.
Which is one of the highest-grossing movies of all time. So, is it cool? So, did you already see Titanic before you got to work with Billy Zane?
I did. Yeah.
Did you know who he was when you showed up?
I did. He doesn't act like a movie star. He's just a normal guy. So it was, it was a fun experience.
That's kind of fun, though.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, you're on your way, right? And now you're going to be attending Canterbury.
Yeah, Canterbury is an arts high school in Ottawa. I think I'll learn a lot about my craft there.
Mm-hmm. So what are you hoping to take when you're at Canterbury?
Drama.
Drama, of course. Okay. So tell us as well, because you just spent six weeks where? Somewhere very cool.
Yeah, South Africa. I was shooting on location for a movie called Phoenix Wilder and the Great Elephant Adventure, where I play the lead. And it's about a young boy, an orphan, who gets lost in the wild and befriends an elephant and finds out that his family has been captured by poachers.
Wow. Did you just say you're the lead in this movie?
Yeah,
that's
Phoenix
incredible.
Wilder.
Okay, so how long did that? So 6 weeks, but
it was 6 weeks, yeah.
Did you get the script ahead of time, and you get to study it here in Canada? Then you go over?
Yes, I met the director almost an entire year, I think, before we actually started shooting. So I was well prepared by the time we got there.
So did you work with, a lot of elephants and animals when you were over there?
Yeah, it was the experience of a lifetime. I'll never forget it. I got to actually become very good friends with these 2 elephants. Indlovu is the title character.
Yeah.
Is the name of the character, but his real name was Chova.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so like at the end of the credits, it'll say, Inglavu is played by Chova.
Yeah. Yeah.
That kind of thing. Very cool. So what do you hope to accomplish? I mean, obviously, you're 14 years of age. The whole world is ahead of you. Your gigantic lifetime of happiness and fun and success in movies. I mean, that's probably the ultimate a dream.
Yes, acting is what I want to do for life. I'm working on a backup. I'll figure it out in high school, hopefully.
It's always good to have a backup.
Yeah.
I've been in entertainment for 20 years, and you need to have a backup sometimes. Very important. Okay, so what's the rest of your summer hold then?
I don't have much planned.
Are you able to relax a little bit because
Yeah.
you've been an African, you're on Super Channel,
Yeah.
and you're on your way of being a gigantic movie star, so
Yeah.
it's time to relax.
Still doing auditions and stuff, but yeah,
Yeah.
just a normal summer.
Where do the auditions take you? At this point, where would you go for them?
I haven't been flying down to LA or anything for them since more and more now we're doing self-tapes where I
Yeah.
just tape it in my own house
Yeah.
or with a coach.
That's super fun. And we connected on Twitter earlier this morning, so people need to connect with you on social media, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Sam Ashe Arnold is my...
Easy as that. All right. So Highrise Rescue now airing on Super Channel and Super Channel On Demand. Sorry, when is the next movie coming out? Phoenix Wilder and the Great Elephant Adventure?
I'm thinking next year.
Next year,
Yeah.
this time. And at that point, we will never be able to get you on here because you'll just be too big. Thank you so much for spending time with us here today.
Thank you for having me.
Amazing. Sam Ashe Arnold. Write that name down. Remember that you saw him here on Daytime Ottawa. Coming up, we're talking Ottawa road trips next on Rogers TV.